Well, an iconic Southside pizza joint is celebrating a milestone anniversary.
You've got to go to Vito and Nicks. Southside favorite, Vito and Nicks.
Yes.
Fans?
Yes.
We wouldn't be here today. I want to thank everybody who comes to us.
You all.
You guys, welcome back to a very special episode of this beautiful show, Eat Local. That right there, that's Corey Wagner. I'm Sean Ely. Today is the 105th birthday, anniversary, whatever you want to call it, of Vito and Nicks on the Chicago South Side, arguably, and if you're talking to us, we aren't arguing, we're telling you, it is the best thin crust / tavern style, pub style, whatever you want to call it, pizza in Chicago. And Rose, we love her.
Legend.
The owner. Going down to see her and the fun festivities that they are doing at Vito Nicks here to celebrate. That's the video. Today we're gonna vlog a fun little day here at Vito Nicks, get some pizza. We don't know if we're gonna do it yet there. It might be loud, we might do it in the car, so you guys probably know before we do. And we'll see you very soon down on the South Side. Let's go. All right, guys. He's stretched. Let's eat some pizza. So a little fun Sean and Corey history about our history with this place. I don't know, probably like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, at least.
We met up with Anthony Spina, who runs the Chicago Pizza Summit. He puts that on. Awesome event in Chicago, celebrating local pizzerias, bringing artists and brands together. It's really cool.
Also owns his own seltzer company, System Seltzer.
Sure does.
Riot Pop.
We got to meet Rose, who owns this place, whose dad started it? Dad or grandpa?
I believe her dad was Nick.
Yeah.
And her grandpa was Vito.
We started our business in 1920. My grandfather had a tavern, speakeasy at first, and then moved in. But my grandmother did all the cooking. And while my dad was in service, he asked her to find a recipe for thin crust. And when he came home from the service, she had perfected it.
She's such a sweetheart. We got to do this awesome video in the restaurant, and then Rose got in the old Cheesemobile, and we did an episode with her in there. This is our first time back here together in many years, so it's gonna be a good day. In very Sean and Corey fashion, we got here really early, and it's before anything's really kicking off, but look at this. You're gonna see footage of this, I'm sure online, totally shoulder to shoulder later tonight.
People getting hammered.
Very cool.
105 years and counting.
Boy. Patrick, there is no shame in your game. Oh my gosh!
Excuse me.
We've spotted Rose. Hi, Rose. Congratulations, you look beautiful. How you doing? Oh, that's okay.
Did you tell me that?
My wife's gonna be like, who are you kissing?
Did you tell me that this dress is like an old school dress?
I had that this morning.
Oh, did you? Gotta snag 2 old styles. Don't forget cash only here. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, the cups too. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
The red solo cup move. Can't beat it. Also, we're getting a 14-inch sausage thin crust, obviously.
Money move. Raffle ticket. Trick of the trade, always give it a fold. Makes it more grabbable. You see that? Learned that from my grandma.
Oh, come on, dude, we got you, buddy. It's hot out there. It's cold. All right, time for the best part. Headed back to the car. The little outdoor area, bright sun and music, so you guys wouldn't be able to see or hear us. But we did get, I'll show you this when we get to the car, commemorative 105th birthday / anniversary shirts. This is so cool. All right, before we start the video, here's the shirt. We both got one.
How sick is that?
It's beautiful. It's one of those like commemorative occasions that I'm like, I'm so glad that we like were there to get this. This is awesome.
This is one of those shirts that in 30 years, if someone sees this in a Goodwill, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, no way!"
There's something cool about it too, that it's like not the 100th, it's the 105. It's like funny too.
yeah.
The whole thing is great.
Yeah, dude, should I put it on?
Take off your shirt.
We gotta give this shirt the proper love.
Be a one banger. Shut the f up, we're filming.
In Chicago. All right, you guys, kind of cool. Got to hang out in there and experience early in the day, the party. And then now you guys get a proper review of this pizza where we can control the narrative and the surround. Normally,
They got a
people
whole narrative around that pizza.
Normally people try to control what I say. No, it's kind of like me saying that beer the other day was intact.
yeah.
The beers are intact. We got food on the way. It's gonna be a good day.
Have you ever seen an unintact beer?
That was fun.
You're just looking for words and grabbing what's there.
Let the record show the world only serves intact beers. Yeah, what would be an unintact? Not intact beer.
Maybe if this handle broke off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in my mind I thought intact also meant just like present.
Yeah.
All right, everybody trying to eat local here on the south side. These beautiful houses on both sides. Corey Wagner, second angle.
All right, let's see what we got. Boom.
Bam.
It's beauty, it's perfection. This is their sausage tavern style pizza. Locals call it thin crust. Tourists call it tavern style. I hear that a lot in the comments. But this is it in all of its glory. Sean, I think, got some footage of how they put the sausage in there. It's just like a really interesting process. Very, very speckled with herbs and seasonings, which is, I think, why I like it so much compared to other tavern styles in the city. And it's, I don't know, man, this is one of those pizzas, it's hard to describe what makes it so good. It's pretty simple. It's just delicious.
And if you get a 14-inch sausage pizza, which we did pay for, we paid for this out of our own hard earnings. $25 basically.
Yep.
Cash only, like Corey said earlier in the video. We paid cash for the shirts. It was a cash day.
Also, when I said, gotta pay cash only, about to grab some beers, they ended up not charging us.
He goes, you guys are good.
He goes, "Nah."
So we tipped,
I was
but
like, what?
so that was really, so here's our review of Old Style that's free. Oh, tainted review. It was really good.
So when Old Style said it was better brewed than Bud, we were skeptical.
Liars, I said.
But we tried Old Style and found we had made 88,008 mistakes. We're now trying to make up for that. How are we doing, Curtis?
That's 10 so far.
Well, only 87,998 more to go.
Eileman's Old Style, America's best brewed premium beer.
Rose's Pizza deserves a plate.
What are you trying to say about me? That I'm
Well, you got
fake?
the entire pizza, you lucky fuck. Ooh, that one's got a bubble, which is kind of fun. I guess these are probably the most pretty.
I like this, I
I want
think.
this one. You know what, and I think I will grab a couple, because I'm gonna have more than
I
one.
wonder how many pizzas they're gonna go through today.
I wanna say like 800. Yeah, I don't know.
The limit does not exist.
Vito and Nicks, cheers.
Bro, almost off sausage.
Okay. It's been a little bit since I've had it. Here's why it's so much better than everywhere else. It's one bite in. The crust, one of my biggest problems with tavern style pizza / thin crust, you bite it and all of the ingredients slide off and like the dough almost feels separate from the pizza. Vito and Nicks, it's all one cohesive thing.
It is.
Your teeth go through it like it's a steak. It's that tender. It's like a weird phenomenon. I've had a lot of tavern style pizza recently. There is nothing like this. It really is one bite in better than every single one.
It's crazy.
It's every single one.
Yeah.
It's like how it's built is better. The ingredients are fantastic.
Everything about it.
The eating experience is something that has never been done a second time by someone else.
Yeah, I don't know why. And their sauce is good, and those herbs, it's so much, I feel like it's more flavorful.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what they're doing that everyone else isn't.
It is, it's something with the dough. The dough is like the best thin crust dough I've ever had.
And not to mention their sausage is really good.
And their sauce is really, really good. And there's a lot of it. It's sometimes they're kind of skimpy on sauce with these pizzas.
Yep.
And it's visually so stunning.
It really is. But sometimes I feel like I definitely sound like a, actually I want this piece. I definitely sound like a tavern style hater when we review all these other ones, and I don't like any of them.
I gotta tell you.
But I think it's just the bar is set so high.
You have been doubling down on how there's nothing like this, and I was like, is it really? One bite in, I got hit with like a tsunami wave of validation of how good it is.
Yeah.
I think people should literally plan trips to Chicago around making sure you go to this place.
Oh yeah.
I know that you're probably staying nowhere near this, and you've heard things on the news about, well, I don't want to go to the south side. Shut up. Get down, take an Uber down here, and go hang out in there, have an old style, order a pizza. You will tell everybody about how that is the best part of your trip to Chicago, rather than going and seeing the Bean and eating at Giordano's. I just have to say it. Like, you have to do this. Soapbox, done.
Last time I came here, there was one guy who recognized me. Or wait, maybe he didn't recognize me, maybe he just saw me talking to Rose, but he came straight from the airport, grew up by this place, he hasn't been here in a decade, and then while we were talking, a family comes in, all with their luggage coming straight from the airport.
I love that so much. That makes my friggin' day.
They got a really cool backstory too.
And Rose told us when we saw her last time that Vito and Nicks is where the tavern style cut, the sharing mentality started. It started at Vito and Nicks, an old location, but literally that brand is how this all originated. That is so cool.
And here's something I recently learned. Have I told you this yet? Do you know how long Rose has been working at Vito and Nicks?
I thought since she was like 11 or 12. Wasn't it something like that?
I think she's been working there, it's either 77 or 78 years that she's been working there. I think she said she started at 7. So I think she's 80.
Incredible.
I think she's about 84.
It's incredible.
Well, she doesn't look it.
No, and she's like the most spry, fun human.
And we won the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Such good stories.
I'd go out drinking with just Rose.
She's always a good hand holder. She does a lot of that when she's telling stories. She'll be like, honey.
Great eye contact.
Yeah.
She's got that.
Love her.
She's got everything you want out of a human. She has. I'm gonna keep it.
And I love that she we're friends. She's always like, oh, there's my friend. She loves us.
It means it's probably the coolest thing about me.
I'm telling you, bro, me too.
We walked
It
in
makes
there
me
and
so
she
happy.
locked eyes with us and like stopped talking to who she was. That was the coolest.
Isn't that cool? Because she, to me, is such a legend. The fact that she respects us at all is incredible.
I know, like we've done nothing. And well, that's not true. I'm always really hard on us. I do think we're good. I just like what you're
She's
getting
a
at.
legend,
We're very lucky. A little Sixer sauce on there, a little Sean and Corey mixed with a little Vito and Nick. God, you can hear the crunch. The bottom, oh, it's so good.
Man, this slice is even better than the one I had.
I just can't get over how much better it is than every other place. And I've really liked other thin crust pizza, like a lot. But this is just God mode. This is, the Game Genie is plugged into this place and they're running every cheat code imaginable.
What's the other? There's only one other tavern style I like. We just had it.
Novel pizza. Everyone's talking about it. Cheers.
I can get down with this. I really enjoy this.
Novel Pizza Cafe.
Novel.
You loved Novel Pizza Cafe a lot. And I really did too. We also kind of liked Ignatz's down in the heart of Chicago.
That one I didn't care for as much. Remember, I was like, I want to try their other stuff.
It was funny because I think you technically said it was the second best you'd ever had, tavern style. But like the gap between Vito and Nicks was so large that is that even a compliment?
And that was before we had Novel though, right? Yeah. Because at Novel I was like, this is the closest.
But a lot of people say like we've done Pat's, you know?
Yeah.
Like people always say that's one of the best. I think that was super average.
I just had someone else tell me there's a spot you like that's by me-ish. Saloon, Side Street.
Oh, I like Side Street Saloon a lot, yeah.
It smells delicious.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my god.
Are you so excited?
Yes. Is that like braided on the crust? This is the prettiest tavern style I've ever seen.
Right?
We had a really bad we
did together.
One, right?
We had a really bad one together.
Because I remember you were like,
I love it.
Oh, I knew this was gonna
And then
be bad.
I had it after you and I had gone, just on my own when I was sitting there. It's fantastic.
I had somebody else tell me, because someone told me I should get that, and I was like, dude, I had one and it sucked, and I've been like afraid to go back and like, that had to have been a one-off, that place is good.
I had it with my wife, it was amazing. You gotta be kidding me.
This is incredible. I think this is the best thing I've ever eaten on your show. I'm so happy right now.
Had it with you, it was terrible. Our crust is so bad.
I was just gonna say, I'm so glad you didn't say it was good. Right? I was so nervous you were gonna say it was good.
No. Okay. I think they f***ed this pizza up.
Really?
Then I had it again with some friends just at the bar and it was an 11 out of 10.
Yeah, well.
But the consistency's gotta be there. I've never had Vito and Nicks and it wasn't perfect.
Yeah, same. And I've had Vito and Nicks. I mean, it's like a 40, 45 minute drive from my place.
Yeah.
But I've still had it in the past 6 years, at least once a year. I've had somewhere between 6 and 10 times. Never had a bad one.
I'm just telling you, I'm gonna double down on, if you guys are coming to Chicago, make a trip. Make it happen. You're always wondering where to go. Just go there and drink a beer and have pizza and say hi to Rose.
Their relationship with Old Style has spanned all 105 years.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy? No one ever expects that when they make a sale.
Of course
not. I got a new client. It's Vito and Nicks.
Literally from
105-year
the
client.
1920s to the 2025.
That client's just been passed down. How many employees have had that?
I can't stop eating this. Like,
it's so easy to eat.
This is the most we've eaten out of this pizza. I'm gonna do this and then I'm done.
Oh, look at that. That's a good sausage, dude.
It really is.
You got a good bite coming.
Look at that sausage just beaming off of, it's like appetizer bites on a friggin' thin crust.
It's so cool. Yeah, legendary spot. I'm telling you, if you fly into Midway, come with an empty stomach, pit stop at Johnny's, and then finish yourself off with a little Vito and Nicks, and then just go. Your first day should be a wash. Keep Johnny's, Vito and Nicks, and then go sleep at the hotel, and then the next day is when you really start sightseeing.
100%. I like that feeling when you go on vacation too. You and I are both very much like walk around, get a lot of steps, see a lot of things. You can eat way more on those trips because you're constantly like burning it off. Your metabolism's getting better in the moment.
30,000 steps a day.
Do 30,000 steps a day. Like if you're able to do that with your legs, that is the best way to travel. Kind of eat all day in little bursts, but see a lot of stuff.
I feel like somehow you just called out people in wheelchairs.
No.
If you're able to do that with your legs,
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me canceled with the immobile community, and that is not what I mean. There are people that are perfectly healthy that are like, I can't walk like more than a mile.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm saying, if you
call them big backs.
Come on. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm just saying, if you are able to like go out on a big walk all day, that is the way to see Chicago. And you got to get an Uber to get here probably, but other than that.
Big Bag's just my new favorite. I just discovered that insult like 2 months ago and
That is so rude.
I can't get enough
That
of
is so rude. I'm one of them big backs. Jeez, you can't say that.
There's a big back from Detroit. His name is Big Back for Life on Instagram.
Okay.
And he does TikToks and he loves our channel.
Oh, that's really nice.
He's like, one of his dreams is to do some sort of collab.
Whenever you want, man. Doors wide open. I'll collab with like literally anyone.
Especially if your name is Big Back for Life.
I'm telling you,
I love
if
that.
someone just asks and then comes and meets us, be in a video.
Yeah, be in a video, dude.
If you're kind of within our schedule of filming, if it works out, be in a video.
The one stipulation I've heard you say is you have to have usable legs.
No, I never said that. You're trying to get me canceled with people in wheelchairs, and I do not like that. And you know what? Shame on you. Shame on you.
Wait to hear what he says about the Irish.
Wouldn't that just be self-deprecation? I look in the mirror every day.
You told me you're Scottish.
You remember when I went viral on YouTube, like when I was really young?
Jesus have souls. I go to church. I'm a Christian. You don't know me. You're not God.
That was a really hard part of my life, man.
Yeah, dude, that would have been hard.
I didn't monetize that video either.
Well, that really sucks. You really lost out a lot of moolah.
Are we rating this?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do some shout outs to people that donate on the show. You get a shout out. So $75 from Paul Fantozzi, who did a donation for us to go to bust outs. So thank you for doing that at Super Thanks.
$75 is no joke.
We will be doing that in a future episode. $5 from Woodrow02, whose wife and him are coming to Chicago in August for the first time. They've been watching the videos. Thank you. And then $2, Alex Husko.
Thank you, Alex Husko and OG. Woodrow, a new one I haven't seen before. That's awesome. And a $75 banger?
Banger.
Love it, dude.
Don't forget to like this video here at Eat Local, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, you get our videos right away. That's for like the real ones. If you really like this channel, click that button. And then a comment with you guys here today. I just want to keep it super positive and talking about like hyper local spots. What is a pizzeria you love?
Ooh,
just tell me a pizzeria you love below. You know, if it's a national chain, that's fine. But I would love to hone in on these places that are kind of like the cornerstone of America and cities. I don't know. Let us know. Mine's Vito and Nicks today.
Do you know what the bell icon is of Michigan State?
No.
Le'Veon.
Oh, I thought that was
You thought I was going to go somewhere weird, didn't you?
100%.
Yeah.
Everything you say about my alma mater is rude, and you're taking one bad thing that happened.
Yeah, and applying it over the entire
Yeah,
culture.
it really pisses me off.
Not today.
Did you guys know that everybody that graduates from Toledo? Oh wait, they don't. All right, anyways. On the show, we rate out of 100 here today, about $25 for a 14-inch sausage pizza, which we paid for. Alex Trebek, thank you so much. I like telling people that.
That's right.
I don't want people to think we're going out here getting special perks, only on that one beer.
Yeah.
Okay, out of 100. cut it off, cut it off. On the count of 3, are you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Boom. It's perfect, guys.
Absolutely perfect.
100.
Hundy.
This is a rarity. I think we've only got 5 of these.
Yeah, I wrote I
that's
love you,
cute.
Rose. Yeah,
That's very cute.
I think you're right. The amount of hundreds is real low. Real low.
Real low.
I like to lick lemon lollipops and
I'd love to lick a lemon lollipop in Lilyhammer.
Why did that just pop in my brain? I really am nuts. I don't know what the f***'s wrong with me. Ladies, do I have 4 numbers right? And that is a Price is Right reference. I'm losing it. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying. This is kind of a fun one here today. It did the fun vloggy style thing, but then it also did a car review. It kind of satiated both teats.
Oh, also, how did we go this entire time without shouting out the people we got to meet? 2 different sets of people watched our show regularly, and that was awesome to take pictures with them.
It really was. Thank you guys for saying hi and making us feel cooler than we are.
I love when people say hi to us. Sometimes people are like, I saw you and I didn't want to say. I'm like,
please say hi.
Dude, I'm an empty void.
I have nothing going on.
Yeah, I needed that.
I suck.
Anyways.
Yeah, we should probably go.
Yeah,
thank you for watching this episode. Rose, we love you, and we'll be back again soon for more. Does the menu have anything else that we're supposed to be eating?
Yes.
Like what?
At Vito and Nicks?
Yeah, what should we get?
Mind-blowing new information.
Okay, I want to hear it.
Rose brought me out last time I was there. She goes, you ever had my beef? I go, I never knew nothing about your beef. She brought me out her 3-day cooking process beef and her au jus, which was very confusing because she just kept calling her shoe. And I was like, what's a shoe? And it turns out it was au jus. I figured it out later.
Okay, yeah.
Their Italian beef is so flavorful.
Oh, wow.
They might have the best Italian beef in the city. Okay. And no one knows about it.
Okay.
And that's what she told me. She's like, everyone comes in here for the pizza. People don't know I got great beef.
Yeah, I remember. Have my beef? We might have to do that. Okay,
we might have to.
I just got re-hungry. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Sorry, I'm sure you liked it though. I think they like when these episodes kind of just keep going.
Yeah, they love it, dude. The real ones do.
So what else is going on?
Trying to milk me, dude?